Okay, cool. I think that's recording. Let me, as a backup, I'll start Audacity. What microphone do I have? All right. Do you remember on Audacity how you find out what microphone is hooked up?
It's been a while since I've used it.
Yeah,
I remember there being selection up at the top.
That's what I thought, but when I click on that. Input device settings, what I'm trying to do.
Huh. It's weird too. I tried changing over sound to my headset and it didn't seem to change over.
It sounds different.
Oh, okay. Maybe the microphone's working, but you're still coming out of my speakers.
Huh.
Oh, great.
Oh, they're touchy headphones?
Yeah. Here, let me close out of this. I'll come right back in. I
Okay.
think I can anyway.
I'm going to see if I can figure out why this isn't working. Okay, am I coming through the headphones?
Nope.
Ah.
Crap. What the hell?
Sometimes you have to disable your speakers and force it through the headset.
What is going on?
There we go. I got it.
You got it? Yeah, I'm not good. My Audacity isn't recognizing any input device right now. It's just a blank.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn this down. Well, that's a bummer. I wonder why it's...
Ow.
Yeah, there's the drop down. There's nothing there. Let me try to reopen it. Who knows? Maybe Audacity got a little jacked up on the in the whole process. Can't find any audio devices. Oh, it says it's there.
And I seem to be recording both of us right now. Well, nope, I'm only recording you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I had played around with this before, so there's something you can do to record both, and I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I don't know why mine's not cooperating right now. It's got to be Audacity too, because my microphone. It says it's there. Looks like it's there. Huh. Really? Just as I like get a good grip on Windows 7, having taken the class twice, I'm using Windows 10. It's like, great, great, awesome. Actually ended up with a C in that class, which I'll take it.
Testing. Can you?
I hear you.
Hey, say something.
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, yeah, it's just recording me now. Damn. There was some weird trickery or something I had to do to record both sides of it. Or maybe I never did test it.
I know people do that. Let me do something.
Nope, it doesn't want to go.
Let's see what I got here. Good old Google, tell me what to do. Well, this page is taking me a long time to load. Oh my goodness. Oh, it took me to, okay.
All right, now you say something.
Okay, how you doing?
Nope, didn't get that. Damn. Time to bring out the
Okay,
big
here we go.
guns.
Connect microphone to computer, did that. Connect speaker to computer. Oh, he's like using the, that's not what I want to do. That would sound terrible. Point the speaker at the microphone, okay.
Nah.
Hey, I wonder why my Audacity's all jacked up. That's weird. Internal port audio error. Don't know what that means. Yeah, it's not seeing anything. I may have to eventually reinstall Audacity. Maybe that would do it. Or use something else even.
Yeah. Need to do some research, and there's a whole bunch of stuff we're going to have to do if we're going to do all the things we want to do with it.
Yeah. We can at least get, if this broadcast with Google works, or whatever, then we'll at least have this we can play around with and kind of figure out. Because if we're recording, do you want to go over like your class stuff?
For class, I was just going to be wizard, and then when we hit 3rd level, do that technomancer path that was in the
Eberron.
yeah. No, it was in the modern modern.
Oh, right.
Magic or whatever
Eberron
it
had
was.
like artificer or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to talk about your character a little bit?
Sure.
Just do
Oh, no,
like a description, maybe a little bit of background.
I hadn't thought too much. Description looks like a bug person. No, I don't know. I keep going back and forth in my head on a few things.
Does it have like grasshopper-y type legs? Kind of bent backwards?
Yeah, I was going to go with that. One thing that popped into my head the other day that I'm like, I don't remember why I didn't think about it before, but there was like a grasshopper or something in James and the Giant Peach.
Right, yeah.
And I think that's kind of what I was imagining in my head. But then again, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm looking up a picture right now. I don't know, like a part of me goes like the Verpine from Star Wars, Zorak from Space Ghost, and
Okay.
the grasshopper from James and the Giant Peach is a good.
Okay.
I'm not imagining him wearing clothes though.
No, I wouldn't think so. I know some of the like different homebrew stuff I saw. They had different like thigh creams and blah blah blah, and they had different colors and that. Would he be all one color? Would he be different colors?
Yeah, probably just a regular green, just kind of like a locust or something.
Yeah, maybe some opalescence to it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Does he have any kind of wings at all, even if they're not functional?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I thought that might be part of the language too. In my description, I kept it kind of vague about the buzzing and clicking, what exactly would be making those sounds. But that would be, yeah, like, and also the sounds that he makes, I'm imagining are like cricket / cicada, basically the sound of Nebraska during the summer.
Yeah, and sometimes can sound somewhat, if he uses a bunch together, can sound vaguely humanoid, but never really like making words.
Well, just I mean, there'll be like clicking, like one of the things I use when I was thinking about an insect race before was some of the African languages that have the percussive sounds, like the clicking and the popping. So some of that kind of mixed in there as well.
I'll have to try to get you a track I have from the Akira soundtrack where there's chanting and stuff. And I know it's like kind of monk chanty, but I kind of see if there's a bunch of them together, they could actually put chords together. Because they could vibrate at a certain frequency, then another one could vibrate at it, and they could put. So it's almost like how they say they work together. Sometimes they can speak together, almost.
Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking the throat singers. Like
Yeah, exactly. It'd be cool if he had like a small pair of wings that maybe were just up on like, upper part of his back that were more for communication than anything else.
Yeah.
And then did you want to do the second set of little arms that kind of tuck away?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
go ahead.
One of the write-ups of the three creen that I saw, they did include the vestigial little arms, not used for combat, but can do like somatic components and maybe manipulate things, maybe pull something out of a bag or something.
Yeah, and I figure for your if you do any sort of creating or if you're fixing anything, it would be good to have those little extra set, but not exactly hands, but something that can hold or manipulate.
Yeah.
Oh, have you thought any more about your buddy, your little floating buddy?
I really have not, actually. I'm kind of surprised I haven't thought about that at all.
We kind of came up with a thing where was it? Let's see if I
Yeah.
can find it through
I think
our-
that was in Facebook.
was it.
Yeah. Oh God, that would be a lot to go through.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just me and you, or if that was in the main group chat.
I think it was in the group chat. So I know we said that he's going to have a certain set of spells, cantrips, I think.
Yeah.
That was on that modern thing.
Yeah. I think. Okay, I found it.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Go a ways off.
Um.
Oh yeah, we said that would be your conjure no bot, and cast the spells from the new PDF. Has a spell slot equal to your proficiency bonus, and like half your intelligence bonus. So something like, you think that would work?
Yeah.
Because it's something cool, but it's not going to do anything really offensive or defensive. It's always going to be more like, you know, oh, it can help with this, or it can help you look at something or fix something.
Mm-hmm.
And we're thinking of basically a beefed up stun gun for his weapon.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be a gun? Do you want it to be more of like maybe a staff?
I was thinking about that, trying to make it a bit more wizardy or whatever.
A baton, even like a big beefy stun baton?
Yeah, I suppose that would probably be.
So we could even do it to where he could use that as like a casting device, even though I don't think 5e really has anything like that.
Well, they have staffs that you can that
Oh, do
have
they?
spells in them and whatnot. Oh yeah, you don't have the Dungeon Master's Guide, do you?
I do now. I just haven't had a
Okay.
chance to go all the way through it. This last week with school was pretty intense. Then after Thursday was just everything was done. I was like, oh, shock. And I get 3 whole weeks off till school starts again.
See, it sucks because I wasn't able to get my tuition assistance because I failed my PT test, but I've passed it now. But now I've got a short amount of time before I can.
Yeah.
I'm deployed, and I'm not too sure how things are going to be deployed. And then they've got this what they call Course 15, which is something you need to take as a tech sergeant. It's kind of like a leadership class thing.
Oh, okay.
It's really a bunch of shit, but
Yeah.
we're supposed to take it. It's supposed to be one of our career advancement things.
It's weird how much, like, watch it. You go through this, how close the military mirrors corporations now.
Oh God, yeah.
With their
Oh, it
silliness,
is fucking
like,
horrible.
maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, but especially with things like, oh, leadership class. It's like, I'm a sergeant, dude. Like,
Well, they've had leadership classes before.
Yeah.
It is a relatively new thing, but most of the time you'd go to a leadership class, you'd be going to like officer school or something like
Right.
that. And the thing that really fucking sucks in the Air Force is we don't have warrant officers, and warrant officers are typically like the technical experts. But we don't have them, and their argument as to why they don't have them is because the upper ranks of the enlisted corps is supposed to be what the warrant officers is,
oh, they
which is
kind of
bullshit. Because the other branches have those upper ranks of the enlisted corps, but they also have warrant officers. Because traditionally, the way it's supposed to go is that if you come in enlisted, you have 3 different paths you can take. You can continue on the enlisted path and then be a manager, basically.
Mhm.
You could go be a warrant officer and go be a technical expert in your field, or you can go be an officer and go be in charge of people, or be a
Right.
leader, I guess is the term for it. And I mean, now they're saying that, oh, everybody's a leader and all this other bullshit. And really, we don't. It sucks because I'm at the end of my progression. I want to be a technical person. I want to be a technical specialist. A technical sergeant, as you know, even though despite the name, is not the pinnacle of a technical expert. And even if we are, it seems like we're in the rank for so short a time that it doesn't even matter. We're not there to provide that technical.
So where do they bump you up to then? If you
to master sergeant after that.
Oh.
And then you're just a manager. You sit in an office and you process paperwork, and you probably have dick all to do with day-to-day operations.
So you're an HR manager essentially.
A little bit. You're more of a. It's more of a office manager. But yeah, it really sucks, and that's why I'm really. I don't know. Part of me keeps saying that I really want to get out because I'm at the end right now. I mean, that's it. I'm so close to retiring though that.
How much more do you have?
After this assignment, I'll have 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but after 5 years, you get the retirement, and then you can hopefully have all your school done, so you can come out firing on that front.
Right. But the problem is that I'm going to be expected to do certain things in those 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's going to put me in a direction I don't want to go. And I'm going to be shitty at that job, and I know it. And that's the problem with it.
Well, see, and that does directly mirror a lot of corporate stuff where they take people who are very good in their role and it's like, well, we're going to promote you to a management position. And they're like, oh no, like that's bad. They can't do that. It's not their job, what they're meant to do.
Yeah.
They're meant to do this thing. They're very good at this thing, but they bump them up, and then you get like, whoa, why doesn't anything work? Like, well,
not everybody needs to be a manager.
Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, we got your familiar. And do you get your familiar right off the bat?
That's a good question. Maybe. I think that's a level 1 spell. Find familiar.
I mean, it is a legendary thing, or not legendary, but like a special thing. So we could maybe just slide it in there.
Yeah, it's first level.
Okay.
Yeah, the no-bot thing, that's like, I think that's like a, well, no, I think that was like a level 4 or something like that. But it's, not exactly the same thing. Let's see here. I had the document up.
I should maximize this screen. That would help. Whoa. All right. I was looking at the macros for Roll20, and I was just like, it looked like gobbledygook to me. It's like, wait a minute. I've been almost a year worth of going to school for programming and design and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know what this means. I don't understand this syntax. Cameraman. What's cameraman? I'm afraid to click on it. And I think we have Eileen's character figured out. At least, the basics we can. And as far as stats and stuff, we'll probably. Did you roll anything yet?
No. Did you want me to roll, or are we going to do point by, or?
I think we're gonna roll. That's what I did, but I kind of cheated because I have a 2-year-old who apparently is the world's greatest D&D player. But I'll have you do it the way we did it. Is it's roll 4 and drop your lowest.
Okay. I have to grab my dice.
Yeah, that's okay. And we will put together your character sheet.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to take my headset off.
Right on.
Yes. Well, you roll 4 d6s and you drop the lowest.
You might as well just give me 3s and have it exactly on the roll. I wasn't trying to kill you.
You know what? I should get mine out too. What am I gonna need? Where's he at? There he is. D8. And 20. Uh-oh.
I wasn't near it. That's you perching shit on an uneven surface. That was all you. At least they were fucking closed. I put the basket down over there, and all of a sudden those toppled off.
Vibrations.
Are you calling me fat?
No. I'm saying that you put the thing down.
You too, I swear. You can tell you're married.
All right, I'm gonna try this because this is one of the reasons I got a 1080p camera. What?
Show me your butt? Ew, stop it. Get that off. All right. Do I have any other weird stuff for this guy? All right.
Actually, that looks like crapping. You grab a piece of paper for me, please?
Oh, yeah. Got a glass table.
Yeah. Yeah, my table looks dirty too, which it is, because I ate lunch over here.
What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to roll, whenever I'm running an NPC for my character, I'm going to try to roll it in the chat. And then when I do my actual bad guys, I'm going to roll not on chat.
All right, so got it set up on my dice tower, so it should be crystal
Oh.
clear to see.
Looks pretty good.
Let's
Roll me
go.
a dice.
Oh, it's unfocused. Hold on. I can manually focus this.
Cool. They've got some really cool cameras at the school where it's like almost like an overhead camera type of deal. It goes
Yeah.
directly overhead and you can focus it. They are so neat.
Yeah, when I went through my basic instructor course, we had those. They called them digital presenters.
Yeah.
And when I did that, I used I did one of my presentations on synthesizers, and there we go. I put one of my synthesizers on the digital presenter and did it that way and showed off, all the controls and stuff.
Oh, cool.
All right, first roll. Oh, look at how sharp that is. That's nice.
It's sharp, like those ones.
Yeah, this is what Eileen was afraid of too.
Well, and also what I did is because Isaac was rolling so well, I had him roll 2 more stat blocks, and then I dumped the lowest and the highest after that too. So roll 8 total stat blocks.
Okay. Wow, that's problem with that too is it's backwards. So 9,
it?
10. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's not backwards for you. I don't know.
No, it's not for me. It looks fine.
Oh, forgot.
What if I can- click on that button.
Oh, and another one. Fuck
There we
you.
go. Oh man,
10 again.
you're gonna be right down the middle.
I'm gonna be average as fuck.
Average bugman. That's better. There you go.
Okay, there we go. 15.
That's a nice one.
Fucking ones. 9.
9.
We're gonna roll 8 sets and then drop the 2 low ones.
Well, I'm still gonna roll 3.
I
Hey, I'm
dropped,
not doing so hot right now.
dropped the lowest and the highest.
Oh, lowest and the highest. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 14.
That's a good one. There you go. Oof.
10. That's 1, 2, 3.
Are your
4, that's
dice
6.
weighted for ones? What's going on?
I don't know. Usually these roll really well for me. And I tell you what, the dice tower helps with even unbalanced dice.
Oh yeah, I want to get a dice. Actually, I want to make a dice tower, but
10, another
That's
10.
probably
Fucking
another day.
hell.
something tells me. Well, no, you have a 9. Okay. All right. Yeah, not terrible.
7, 11.
11. You are going to
So-
be just straight down the middle.
Yeah, so I've got 10, 10, 14, 10, 10, and 11.
Yeah, and you can put them wherever you want. I'm not going to make you like, oh, you rolled that one that time. Or anything
Yeah.
weird.
Actually, let's see here. Woo.
Yeah, I
Now
can
you can
see
see
it,
what.
yeah. Right
Wow,
on.
that's really sharp on my end.
It
That's
is.
almost
It
like
looks great.
it's almost like it's magnified to me.
Yeah, it looks really good. I've got it on the full screen too, so yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so what do you want to put for your strength?
One of the 10s.
Okay. I could, well, I'll do that later. I'm going to have you, if you can, email me your stuff later, and I'll
Okay.
actually put it into Roll20. Your dex.
Think I'll do the 11.
11. Yeah, 'cause you got a bonus to that, right? Don't you have a
Yep.
racial bonus? Okay.
Yeah.
And then con.
Con 10.
Okay.
Basically everything but the
Everything
14.
else will be 10, but 14 will be intelligence.
Yep.
That makes sense. So 10 wisdom and 10 charisma.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? My laptop just now is installing updates.
Oh, really?
It didn't even warn me. I just looked over and it's installing updates.
Like, hey, what's up? Oh, great. Well, that's
I-
Windows 10. The new Windows 10 just kind of does its thing.
Well, I had set up my desktop to allow me to have some warning.
Oh, really?
What is it? Yeah, there's some other stuff too. I mean, the whole thing, like, people are freaking out about, like, oh no, it's going to push updates I don't want, and really, that's what Windows has done for a long time.
Yeah, it's always been that
nothing
way.
new.
And if your updates, if you don't keep up on it, then they don't support you anymore, and you're fucked. So
So I got 4 10s, an 11, and a 14.
okay, what are your final with your bonuses and stuff? What's your final stats look like?
Intelligence would be 15, and dexterity would be 12.
All right, so we got a 10 strength, 10 con, 15 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 10 charisma, and a 12 dex.
Yep.
Cool. And what are your saving throws?
Saving throws are intelligence, and I don't know. Oh,
think
dog, you
dexterity-
stink.
I think dexterity would work for that too, since it's a dexterous character.
But it's based on class.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm still looking at race stuff.
Wizard.
Maybe Constitution? I don't know. I don't know about them wizards.
Intelligence and wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. And does it give you any skills that you're proficient in?
Choose 2 from Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, and Religion.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Probably Arcana and Investigation. See, Insight's one of those. I read a very good explanation of Insight one time, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Insight actually wouldn't be bad for your character. It makes sense with his whole weird radio telepathy thing.
Yeah.
And you don't get any sort of skill stuff from your race?
No, you get skills from backgrounds.
Okay, that's what. All right. So I'm looking at mine. I'm like, why do I have? It's like, yeah, because I did a soldier background, which gave me some skills.
I haven't thought much about backgrounds yet.
Yeah, we can go over that here in a minute. Let's do your AC.
12 plus the dexterity bonus, so 13.
Plus your 1 for your racial.
Well,
Is that part of your 12?
I didn't put it in. Shit. It's been preheating this whole time.
What you making?
Lasagna.
So it's been sitting out for an hour.
It's fine.
No, it's at 3:30.
Okay, then yes. It's gonna be fine. Well, okay, I'm sorry.
We made some curry sitting up in the slow cooker.
There's the noodles in the refrigerator if you want them. They sucked up all the water, though, so you might have to add more water to it. The write-up that I sent you that had the that I based off the three Kreen
Yeah.
had their AC is based off it. It's not a bonus necessarily. It's just a 12 plus your dexterity bonus.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I saw a thing that said a +1, but okay, that works.
I don't think. Let me again. I kind of went over it kind of quick and kind of was just editing as I go.
Yeah, I should have that opened up anyways. Ability score. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
There's the jumping. Yeah, it says Chitinous Carapace. Your Carapace is like a
12
resilient.
plus, yeah, okay. That must have been a homebrew thing that I got stuck in my head then.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, either way, if it's a +1 or a +2, it's basically saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I like how they've done some of the mechanics in this edition. Rather than +1, +2 here, they just kind of say it's this.
This is how it is. Deal with it. Okay. Let's see here. So you haven't really thought about backgrounds?
No, I'm looking through the backgrounds right now.
Okay. An initiative, is it just your dex bonus, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. All right. It's one of those weird things that's not really explained, or at least I couldn't find it in the books in the little amount of time that I was able to look at them. And I took like a whole day. I was all frustrated because I couldn't find humans. It's like they need to fight humans at some point. Oh, it's at the it's in the glossary. Okay. Or the appendix, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, just the NPCs or whatever.
Yeah. and I looked online. There's all these guides to like creating them. It's like I don't want to go sit there and create a character. I just want to get a stat block and go. Well, actually, let's go over your special abilities real fast. You have your ability score increase. Your dex goes up by 1. We'll leave some of the stuff like age and that. We can probably get into that in role play. Same with alignment.
Mm-hmm.
Size 5 to 6. I figured you would be like when you're just kind of cruising around, you'd be 5 feet tall. And then if you actually puffed up and like stood real tall, you might be closer to 7 feet.
Yeah, that's funny because that's what the 3 Kreen actually originally said. It actually said it was 6 to 7, but they're usually hunched over.
Yeah, so kind of figure those grasshoppery legs. You know, if you actually were to stand straight up, you'd be pretty tall.
Yeah.
Your natural jumper.
Hmm.
This gives you advantage on strength or athletic checks when jumping. You do not need a running start to perform a long jump or high jump. You've got 4 arms, which help you out. Is there actually any mechanic to that?
No, it's just
Okay.
it does say. Let's see.
Oh, you can
Cannot
draw
hold
or
shields
spell
or attack
something.
with weapons. Minor arms may manipulate objects, perform semantic components of spells. These extra arms do not grant extra attacks beyond what would normally be granted. And finally, you may interact with additional object like drawing or stowing something each turn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sleepless, you don't
The
need to sleep.
sleepless thing, I was a little.
I'm okay
I
with
was.
that. So long as you still have to do the the rest like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, what do insects actually do? And I'm like, I don't think they really sleep necessarily.
I think they just go.
Yeah. Well, I think they go into that torpor
Oh
during the winter and things like that.
yeah. Yeah, your carapace gives you a 12 plus your dex modifier. You cannot wear heavy armor. That makes sense. And the armor too would probably couldn't be really restricting at all.
Right.
Specially made armor. And you have true sight due to your sub race,
Yep.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. I like that ability. I think they should put that on.
Yeah.
I think I saw a homebrew race that had it. But yeah, it's from the monster manual.
Yeah, and it works for kind of what we saw him being is like his head's basically a big array of different antennas and sensors.
Right.
You see the radio spectrum, and then you have the on-off cantrip. That's all pretty cool.
Yep.
We don't have to worry about rolling hit points just yet because it's first level and you just get your hit points. What is your hit dice?
I think it's 8. 6. 6.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm squishy.
Well, I guess yeah, you're a wizard, so that makes sense. All right, cool. Is there anything else on here we really need to mess with right now? Oh, what are your spell slots and such for first level?
Just how many do I have, or
Yeah.
3 cantrips and 2 first level spells.
Okay.
Well, the cantrips are just I know those cantrips because I can
Right.
cast those as many times as I want. I think I saw something. There is actually how many spells at first level is different. So, but I have 2 spell slots. Okay, so I know 6 spells at first level,
Okay.
but I only have the 2 spell slots.
Gotcha. Do you have any of those spells ready, or is it you still looking into that?
Still looking into that. I
Okay.
probably will take all of the
The modern ones?
Technopath.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Well, might want to get a couple ready in case we do that small encounter, just in case.
Okay.
And for your stun baton, what should we do for damage on that?
You know what? They don't do the whole oh crap! What the damage that they used to have in 3.5, where it would knock you out, but it wouldn't kill you.
Oh, non-lethal.
Subdual. Yeah, the non-lethal. I don't know if they
Yeah.
do non-lethal.
You can do non-lethal in 5e. You just say it.
Okay.
It's kind of like fourth, where you're just like, I don't kill him. It's like, all right.
Yeah, actually, I think I did read that specifically somewhere in the book where it says that if you choose to, have your final blow not kill them, you can.
Yeah. You just beat him almost to death. But we could say that you always like deal non-lethal damage, but it's just what dice we want to roll for that.
Well, do we want to? Okay, regular staff is a D6.
Okay.
Um,
Since it's stun staff, we can goose it up. I'll let you do a D8.
okay, that'll work.
Especially because there's probably gonna be times where we're gonna be, maybe a party of 3. So having a little extra juice might not hurt. All right. Is there anything else on here? What are you doing? I don't know what you're saying, you little naked butt. Where's all your clothes?
I heard cockaboo.
I know. I don't know. Ugh. Oh no, you're gonna pull out my. Oh no, you're on my. There we go. You see yourself? Look. Who is that boy? Oh, just the top of your head. Who is that boy? You say hi?
Hi.
You say hi to Brandon?
Hi.
Oh.
And then
Where's?
Oh, you want to? Oh, there's Brandon.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ike.
Say hi.
hi.
He's sticking your tongue out. Can you wave? Okay. Okay, he's waving back. See, look. He's waving at you.
No.
Yeah.
Papa.
All done. Oh, you're heavy.
Uh,
No. 30 pounds of turd right there. No. We're all done with that. I can take no for an answer. You were scratching your chest, huh? Did you get into something? Yeah, I think you did. Oh, goodness sakes, buddy. It's just the top of your head. And our computer is weird. It's one of those touch screens. So it's always at a weird angle.
Oh.
So it always gets like,
Yeah, I saw that on some of the when I was looking at laptops, and I was just like, I don't think I really want
Okay.
that.
okay, you can't hold still. You got to get down. Yeah, I mean, I like it for what I want to do because I'm going to use it as like a big giant graphics tab, basically.
Hmm.
But
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
yeah, the camera on the top when it's at a weird angle, and I have it as up and down as I can without making me too paranoid about it falling over. All right, I'm tired of looking at myself.
you're Superman.
Oh shit.
Or Superman. Or Superman.
All right, now how do I get back to roll 20? What did I do?
Hey, you're Superman.
Okay. Okay. I think I got all my stuff ready here. Chat. I wonder if I still have. Let me try this. I might still. Oh, yep, I do. All right, hold on. It's playing with the dice roll. You can do graphic dice rolls on it. Where is that? Let's see that. Okay, cool. All right. Is there anything else we need to roll for? I don't think so. I'm gonna go pee real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What are you doing, Stinky? Here, you go this way. So I don't have to touch the computer. Come on. Then you gotta go upstairs.
Mommy. Mom. Mommy. No, napkin. Monkey.
Okay. Anyone's watching this live, they're bored. Okay. Is your microphone on? I'm not hearing you. Let me try this. Hold on. Lord. All right. Nope, can't hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, you don't have your stuff on. Okay.
In
Oh, there we
the
go.
chat window, I'm going to put Eileen's email address so you can
Okay.
send her an invite.
All right.
Once I can grab it.
I was like, I don't hear anything. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just because I had muted the microphone. Um, one second. be sending you the invite here shortly.
Yeah, did you put the
The what?
Fuck is my phone? I need that hat.
I need the email address.
Okay. Did you get an
I need-
invite? Sent?
No, I need the email address. I never got it.
Oh, it's on the chat, the group chat.
Yeah, I'm on the group chat.
Is there a separate Roll20 chat or something? Maybe you might. No, you won't have to. I mean, you can optionally do it.
I don't. I'm not. Hold on. No, I'm not here. Let me. Do you see?
Yeah, you're typing in the Roll20.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll put it in there. There you go.
Okay. Cool. That's weird. I wonder why I didn't.
There's a separate group chat that's for.
I think it's for you guys. All right. Come on. There we go. Ah, shit. I gotta clean my elbow.
Go to. Oh, it didn't show up on there.
Brandon, you don't sound very good right now. You're breaking up. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if it's because she's getting on. It might be taxing things. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't be though. Oh, we got a pretty fast connection here.
What is your icon, Brandon?
That's the character we had for the D&D game you were running.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see his little B. Okay.
Hey, there's Eileen.
Hey, hello. Uh-oh. Can she hear us?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I can't. Okay.
It's still like a black screen. I think it's still loading for her.
Oh, okay.
So I got alcoholic ginger beer.
Oh, yeah. Is it any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I almost choked myself last night though.
There she is. Hello.
Can you hear us? Oh, because you can already hear me.
Yeah, I can't hear her. I can't hear you, Eileen. You sound like a weird Mickey Mouse voice.
She's got her microphone up. She said.
Oh, okay.
There should be a little pull down over my thingy.
Now you both sound like cartoon characters. Can't really understand. Brandon, looks like you're muted.
Yeah, I think that that's not going to work out with the muting me. You're just going to have to deal with the hearing me twice. What?
I can't hear her at all, though. It's like a weird, high-pitched
You're right, I think that's what I do here. You sound weird, Eileen. Yeah, I wonder if there's weird feedback going on. Hold on a second, I'm going to see if I have to mess with some stuff.
Okay.
Okay, do I sound right now?
Yeah, there you go. So much better. It was the most bizarre thing. Like, what? Okay. So we went over Brandon's character. I think we got a pretty good idea. Did you want to kind of go over your stuff, Eileen, and get yours nailed down?
Sure. Find where I buried my dice.
Eileen, can you turn your mic up at all, or is that it?
Yeah, you do sound really, really quiet.
That's it. Oh, you know what? It's usually because
There
when
you
I'm
go.
on TeamSpeak, it's
Yeah.
really
You sound good
it's
now.
really quiet.
Yeah,
Okay.
you sound good now.
This must be that I'm tired and mumbly. Okay, so what do you want to start with?
Let's first just start with your. Let's start with your race.
I am using the Wild Hunt Shifter from the Eberron Unearthed Arcana.
Alrighty. Do you have a name yet?
Yeah, I still have a few ideas floating around in my head,
Okay.
so I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do your stats then.
Okay. So you want me to roll here? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll 4d6s and drop your lowest.
Oh, it's gonna kill me.
I saw a cool thing where this guy took an old watch box and took like the padding out and used that as a dice box. It's pretty neat.
We're using tackle boxes.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh yeah, actually, I probably showed you my tackle box. Now I've got Wicked Echo.
You do a little bit.
That's my tackle box.
Oh, jeez. You went all out.
Yeah, got room for minis and all my dice and my dice tower, lots of stuff.
There's not gonna be any way for me to do this unless I do it over on your screen, because I can't turn the camera that far.
I'll trust you. It's okay.
Okay.
I don't need to see it.
4d6s?
Yeah.
Okay. First roll. And 1 get wild. 6 and 8, 14.
Alright. So I'll write those down too.
Okay. See, I don't have a fancy dice tower. Suppose I could have snagged his. Ooh. That would be 16.
Alright.
12 and 4.
I don't know, the dice tower didn't seem to help Brandon very much.
15. 18.
That's a good one.
I'm just making sure I'm matching right. 16. There was 2 6s in that one. How many times am I rolling?
Let me get. Let's see. You're at 5 right now. I need 3 more.
That one wasn't so great. That is 4, 5, 8.
Ooh, I think I know which one's gonna go away.
13. And 1 more, right?
Yep.
Oh, run away. 11, 15.
Okay, now take away your lowest and your highest.
8 and 18, so I have a 14, 16, 15, 16, 13, and 15.
All right, where do you want to plug those things?
Okay, what I got over here. We'll put the 13 in charisma.
All right.
$14. I'm going to put one of the 15s in wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Put the
You actually looking at this, you rolled pretty well.
Put a 16 in strength, 16 in con, 14 in intelligence, and a 15 in dex.
Cool. Now, do you know what your racial bonuses are offhand?
+1 to wisdom and +1 to dex.
Okay. Cool, cool. And what are your saving throws?
16. Strength and dex.
All right. Did you know what skills you wanted to take?
Let me. Oh, if you want to make a note of it, when I am shifted, I get advantage to all wisdom-based checks and saving
right.
throws.
Yeah. Advantage to wisdom. And what was the other one?
Wisdom-based checks and saving throws.
Saving throws. Oh, wow. Okay.
But that's only when I'm shifted, and I only get
Right.
1 shift per rest.
Just remind me when you do that stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm making a note. choose 3. Um, this is what I get for picking a class I'm totally not familiar with.
I'm guessing you haven't looked at backgrounds yet.
I'm gonna double check. I'm thinking soldier. It would
That's what I
play in
did,
with
yeah.
what I'm thinking for her history.
It's a pretty good one. I liked it. You sing a song? No? Okay. It's going to be our background music.
See,
Yeah, it's gonna
perception.
be quiet chatterbox.
I should also look and see what I get from my background.
I think you get, I think athletics. I think I took athletics. You get 2 skills, I think.
So that'll help narrow it down for me. Athletics and intimidation.
Okay, yep. That's why I have intimidation.
That would be helpful for
I guess I could have went over my character. Oh, well.
Alright. So that frees up one of the skills I was thinking of.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had perception, I can pick 2 more.
Brandon, did you take perception? Perception?
That's not one of my choices at all.
It's not. Oh man.
I took Arcana, History, Insight, and Investigation.
I'm thinking stealth and survival. And that's
Those wouldn't be bad.
survival is under wisdom. Just want to double check that it means what I think it means.
Survival?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what it means in like other games. I don't know if it's different in.
It's like foraging and things like that.
Yeah.
Tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
So the DM might ask you to make a wisdom survival check to follow tracks, hunt wild game, guide your group through frozen wastelands, identify signs that owlbears leave nearby, predict the weather, or avoid quicksand and other natural hazards.
Sounds good to me.
I just don't want to go wisdom heavy when I already get.
Yeah, I think I took a couple of wisdom actually because
I will take stealth.
Stealth. All right,
Yep,
that's a
and
cool one. It makes sense too, because if you're going to be a bounty hunter type, you don't want to just alert everyone to your presence all the time.
Question is, do I want to do survival or perception?
Well, you know, I don't know, because like perception can cover a lot of
No,
survival.
I mean, just survival or insight, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I misspoke. I'm going to go ahead and take insight.
Okay.
And then, so I've got athletics, stealth, insight, perception, and intimidation.
Sounds good.
And then, if I need help tracking, I can always shift.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna stay down there for now, bud.
Excuse me.
All right. Oh, your AC.
My AC is 12 plus dex, yeah?
I believe so.
Oh, I haven't even looked at equipment.
And if you're wearing any. Wait, does armor even do anything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because I have hide armor. Okay.
Yeah, I can wear medium or light armor.
Is it 12 plus dex or is it 10 plus dex?
Um,
I think it's 12 if you don't wear armor.
For what?
To your AC, is it usually 10 plus your dex?
Yes.
Or then whatever your armor is?
Mm-hmm. Your armor actually changes it from 10 plus dex to something else plus dex.
Yeah. So maybe with your armor it's 12 plus dex?
I need to figure out what kind of armor I'm wearing.
I went with hide because it was the heaviest I could get with my class. Let me bring up my class. Oh, I did, Brandon, I moved some stuff around in mine. I put weapon bond to 3rd. And I put fighting style down to 1st.
Okay.
So basically
What
I'm
do
just echoing a fighter who shoots a gun.
What are you running?
Me?
Yes.
Let's get yours finished up and then I'll...
Oh, I was just
My
curious
bad.
what class it was.
Yeah, it's gunslinger, or gunfighter, I should say. So kind of a hybrid thingy. Let me see if I can find my armor. Hide armor. And I did not put down what the bonus is for that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go with studded leather, which is the same. It's the 12 plus dex.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it might
okay.
be
Okay.
15 for my AC.
Nice. I think hide is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, cool. Is there anything else we need to figure out for yours? Oh, your weapon. Or weapons. Did you want to go with dual wield?
Yeah.
Okay. And the scimitar, what are those? What's the damage dice for those?
Scimitar, if I can spell. They're 1d6 slashing.
I saw them
And
on there.
they're-
Okay.
Finesse and light, but both
Oh,
my dex and my strength bonus are +3 anyway.
Oh, alright. And then am I correct in where if you dual wield until you get your dual wield fighting style, your offhand doesn't get the proficiency bonus?
I believe so.
It doesn't get your bonus stat to damage.
Oh, it doesn't get your bonus stats to damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still hit with it, you just don't have as much oomph behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would just be a flat d6 for damage. Do you want to, Eileen, do you want to describe your character? Appearance?
I haven't gotten that far.
Cat
I
lady?
was. Yeah, well, she looks more or less human when she's not shifted out. Her eyes are feline. She probably has much more of an angular face than
Okay.
humans do. It's a little bit more pointed.
And physical descriptions can be really tough because you get this idea of the character and then you're like, wait, what do they look like?
Yeah, I haven't sat down and put it down in words
What
just
are they
yet.
wearing? I don't know.
Clothes?
My guy's naked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brandon, what's your guy's name? Did you settle
Tick.
on a name? Tick? Is it Ick or is it Tick?
Tick.
Alright.
Well, I mean, it's more complicated, but
Yeah. most
most people just call him Tick.
When you ask him his name, it makes a tick-like noise, and they're like, alright. Alright, I'll go over my guy real fast. He is a...
My initiative or anything?
Oh, well, your initiative should just be your dex, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my empty boxes right now.
Yeah. Your speed, 30, does that sound right?
30. Mm-hmm.
Current hit points, what is your hit dice?
D10.
D10, alright, that's a good one. So your D10 plus your con. would be
So
your
it's
hit
going to
points.
be 13 hit points.
Nice.
And then passive is 10 plus your wisdom.
What was your wisdom? Was it 14?
16.
Oh,
So it'd be
nice.
13.
Cool. All right.
Because I don't. Or do I use
No,
my
wait.
passive my perception bonus for it, or
I think it's. That's a good question.
I have perception as a.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is
if you're
your.
trained in it.
So I can use my proficiency bonus, right?
Mhm.
All right. So
Oh,
my
shoot.
passive's going to be 15.
Same here. Cool.
No one's getting the drop on me.
Where's my pan at? Woohoo! All right. Do we got anything else we need to fill in? We've got your weapon. You do have. Do you have spell slots at first level?
No, not until second.
Okay. All right, then I think we're probably good. We got your race. Yeah. Don't think we need it. If you want to say your alignment, you can. It's not a big deal.
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. Okay. Brandon, do you want to say yours, or do you really have an idea?
Neutral good.
Neutral good. Okay. All right, cool. I'll go into my guy real quick. His name is Lincoln. He's a gunslinger. Soldier background. He's a human, so I got the stat. I took the bonuses, the stat bonuses for that. I could go over my bonuses, but you guys might get mad at me.
Damn you, Ike.
I know. I've got +4 in strength, +4 in dex, +4 in con, +3 in intelligence, +3 in wisdom, and a +4 in charisma. He rolled lights. I made him roll extra, and he rolled like 2 18s again. It's like, oh my god. Okay, I have acrobatics, athletics, intimidation, perception, and persuasion as my skills. My saving throws are dex and charisma. My hit dice is 1d8 plus con, so I'm currently at 12. My AC is a 16 with my hide armor. My initiative is a +4. I've got a laser gun that does a d10 plus my strength. And my attack bonus is an 8.
Damn.
Oh yeah, what are your guys' attack bonuses?
3.
Did I do mine right then? 8 seems high.
Yeah, that does seem really, really high. Well, you.
4 plus...
My attack bonus with the scimitars is +5.
Mine should be maybe a 6. Is it strength plus my proficiency, right?
It's strength plus proficiency, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I don't know where I got 8 then.
Well, it's with guns though, right? Because I would think that'd be dex more than strength. You're not exactly like forcing the bullet out.
That's true.
Either
I
way,
would think it'd be
it's the
dex
same.
and proficiency. Yeah, okay.
It's a ranged
Yeah.
weapon.
I did want to pick up a ranged
Oh, I
weapon
think what I did was I
wanted-
looked at my saving throw, then I added my proficiency instead of my actual flat dex and my proficiency. That's what I did. Okay, so I have a +6 to hit. That makes much more sense. Okay, guys. Well, let's see here. Let's open up the old Roll20. Everybody's got Roll20 opened up?
I do not.
Okay. Should be the
I
little
was-
dice guy
Well, I was trying to find the.
on the sidebar. There should be.
Okay.
You got him?
I will. Let me get this extra stuff closed out. Wants me to sign in. I don't know.
Hey, there you are. Okay, do you see the space wizard screen?
I see stuff flashing. I'm not quite sure what I'm
It's
looking at.
still loading.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's doing that weird thing. Okay. All right. So you, Eileen, we're saying that you're a bounty hunter,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, what I'm going to do real fast, we'll just go over look at the map of the galaxy real fast here. Does that come up for you guys?
Yep.
All right. Now, since we don't have a species name for you yet, Eileen. I just kind of put that's where your people are from. They kind of carved out their own chunk of the galaxy right there. And you can see where Brandon's people, the Septarian, which we have to change that too, but the hive space is up there. I'm guessing you guys probably met, because the hegemony there, the big problem is the hegemony is kind of walled off. So I'm guessing you guys met somewhere around here. Now,
At
do
the
you guys
Galactic
have a,
Bar.
Yeah, over at the Galactic Bar. Is there a reason why you guys hooked up?
Well, I guess I haven't really gone over my character's background with either of you.
If you want, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my character, it's a matriarchal society, and her mother was kind of like, she was military. It's a very militant sort of culture. She was military. She was a commander, but kind of one of the dime a dozen. Hadn't really moved up, so it was like, oh yeah, I know that name, but she had an amount of clout. And my character was put through the military academy, expected to follow in her mother's footsteps, and she graduated, and she was like, yeah, no. And she just kind of was like, deuces, and was out of there. I was thinking that, she doesn't really like owing people, owing favors or anything, but she came to owe Tick's people a favor, and he had been thinking about doing the rite of passage kind of thing for his guy.
The
And that-
Springer.
Yeah, and to pay them back, she's his ride and is supposed to make sure that he doesn't get hurt out there.
Okay.
Because I
she's-
will.
Yeah, she's kind of like, if I have to. She's okay with it, but at the same time, it's like it's babysitting duty.
Right. Like, she's okay, but she's slightly annoyed at the whole thing.
Yeah.
So what is her personality like then?
I mean, she's kind of. I really don't want to play Han Solo, but it's kind of not too far from that kind of. For the most part, she's pretty. She wants to help people, but at the same time, she likes having that distance.
Right.
Um,
Does she like shiny things? Does she like money?
it's a way to get by. She's not really attached to it, but
You want to do it for the adventure of it?
she's doing it for the adventure. She's doing it because she has the skill.
Okay.
It's a challenge. She likes going for the challenge, and has yet to have one that really pushes her abilities.
Cool. All right. So, Brandon, let's go into your character a little bit. What made you want to leave your hive?
To get more information, look at other technology that's out there, and to eventually bring back to the Sept.
Okay. What is his personality like?
I don't want to say autistic, but he's just kind of.
Well, in his
he's
culture,
pretty.
he probably wouldn't be.
What's that? No. He's just very. I wouldn't say unemotional, but he doesn't really react too strongly. He's pretty, I guess, almost stoic in a way, but not in any like grand heroic way or anything. It's more of he kind of goes with the flow of thing, and he's probably distracted by something else entirely, like, oh, those people are shooting at us. Oh, that's a creature I've never seen before.
Yeah, just kind of oblivious to what's going on, focused much on whatever his interests are. Almost childlike in that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and he's probably all like 2 years old.
All right. Which for your race is an adult.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
still a
so-
little inexperienced.
Yeah. So you guys, how long does his time out usually last? Is it just up to him, or is there a set time?
I hadn't thought about it.
Okay, something we can come back to. So you guys are kind of almost at this point where these three civilizations meet, where it's called Old Space now. It's going to actually be called the Old Space Syndicate, the Core Systems Incorporated, and the Hegemony. You're at. Well, actually, let's go ahead. You
I was
guys.
going to ask if Vault Space was run by the. Oh crap! I forgot his name. The black guy that used to be
Terry
a
Hughes?
football. Yeah, Terry Hughes.
Yeah. So you guys are on this planet. It's sort of an industrial city planet. It's where the core systems do a lot of manufacturing and such, as you can see in the pretty picture. You guys are more down, in the slums. Eileen's character got a call about a bounty. It's this guy who was sort of like a pit fighter type, a gladiator type, and what he did, the classic thing, is he decided not to take a dive and then took all the money and took off. You did some Actually, Eileen, let's get some rolls going. Now, if you're not proficient in the skill, can you roll the skill?
Yes.
Mhm.
You just
Okay,
don't
give
get
me-
any bonuses to it. What am I doing?
Well, let's see. Basically,
Just
looking for
give me your stat bonus.
information about him. What skill do you have that you think you could use to get some information on him?
Like an information gathering kind of thing.
Yeah. Because you know that he was a fighter. This is like sort of his stomping grounds, so that's why you're in the area. You're trying to kind of find out exactly where he would be, though, in these slums. Do you have informants, maybe? Is there a Streetwise anymore?
There are backgrounds for that.
Oh, okay.
That kind of got worked into the background. As a soldier, let's see what I might have picked up as far as interacting with people. I need to redo the tabs on my book.
Yeah, this is where Streetwise would be nice. I don't know why they get rid of stuff sometimes. But Brandon, if there is something maybe you could pick up too.
I mean, I guess a lot of it depends on if you're actively looking or not. I probably wouldn't be.
Okay.
I probably, because of my background, I would know how to talk with like law enforcement people, maybe, or people who are formerly law enforcement, people who are familiar with rank and file kind of thing, and
Okay.
I could use. I know how to talk to people like that.
Do you have
Despite-
investigation?
I do not. I have insight and perception, so maybe I might be able to figure out who to go talk to.
Do perception. Just do a perception roll.
Okay. I haven't, of course, written down any of my bonuses. That one's gonna be +5.
CCs right now are pretty low, so.
I got 16.
Oh yeah. So you find an old friend of yours, or maybe at least somebody you've worked with before, who kind of tells you a little bit. He kind of gives you the guy's dossier, so to speak. And on there, you notice that he's a big-time gambler.
Hmm.
And in this sort of neighborhood
I just
where he kind of comes from, there are some gambling houses.
Okay, Brandon froze up.
like my whole computer.
His computer just like crapped
Oh,
out
no.
on him. Yeah. We're gonna
yeah,
go find a
yeah.
gambler, apparently. Come on, computer, you can do it.
It's thinking. I don't know whether I should give it a second or two, or
Oh, you're a computer guy, you tell me.
Is it his laptop?
No, it's his desktop.
Oh.
It's okay, it lets me fill in all my numbers here.
There you go.
I probably am going to try to find myself some sort of laser light crossbow or something at some point.
Oh, there you go.
I need some range stuff.
Did you
What?
have anything that would give you investigation? Uh-oh. What's it?
was on Butcher Brothers last time.
Oh. He's making references at me and I can't hear him.
Oh.
That's the one thing about these headsets. They're really good at canceling out sound. Yeah, I could have gotten investigation.
Could you?
Possible proficiency for Ranger.
Is there anything you'd want to switch out for investigation? Did you take survival?
No, I've got insight and perception.
Ooh, those are good to have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to keep perception.
Well, insight's good because you can tell if people are lying to you.
Yeah.
Then you have acrobatics, athletics, and intimidation.
I've got stealth and athletics. I mean, I can still do an investigation check.
You can still do those checks, I guess. Maybe we'll figure something out that maybe gives you advantage to it or something at some point.
I just only have a +2 bonus to it rather than a +5.
That's something to keep in mind if we ever get some magic items thrown together.
And really, perception is kind of the wisdom side of investigation.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with survival. It's like, well, that could be covered in a perception roll.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
And I've always kind of been like, yeah, perception, investigation, they're two sides of the same coin.
Mm-hmm.
One would be like, I know this. The other one's, I can sense this.
Yeah.
So.
I always think insight's a valuable skill that people never take.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't you want to know if someone's lying to you?
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be really good for someone like her and make sure that she's not getting set up.
Yeah. Or if the information she's being given is even accurate. Oh, I got these
Especially
dice I want
since
to roll.
her mom's probably rather keen to know her whereabouts.
Yeah.
I'd say that she's probably been gone for several years.
And is it a thing where she just took off? Didn't tell
Yeah.
anybody, just bailed?
Yeah, she was bailed. She was just like, this is not what I want to do.
Your whole idea for your race is like spot on the same thoughts that I was having with like the matriarchal rule and like the military. 'Cause I thought there's not a lot of your people, but they've got a good chunk of space just because they're so, good at just getting out there and being very fierce and holding on to their own.
I was kind of thinking being a shifter race too, that by nature they're kind of chaotic, but their society is what makes it work because
Right.
they're a lawful neutral society, but they're chaotic by nature.
Yeah.
But they have the very strict rules in their society to maintain order. And she was just like, no.
Order's boring.
It is. He's coming back up. With all of his 50 billion tabs.
I thought he had a relatively new desktop.
Yeah. I think a lot of it's, I've been having some problems with the operating system locking up on me.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time I've heard that.
I haven't had it fully lock up, but I've had it so that if I have a game open, it'll go non-responsive, and I'll have difficulty getting it to fall back into line. Did you take the cover off the? Okay.
I've been having issues with where the pass bar is completely unresponsive. That's I'm fixing that right now.
See, I had problems with that with 8, but I only have problems with it with certain things being open.
I didn't have 8 long enough to really worry about. I mean, I've had it for maybe 4 or 5 months, and
No.
all I ever did was homework on this machine. So,
Rift just doesn't like playing nice with anything.
I don't know if I could run a game properly on this computer. It's good for what it does, but gaming, I don't think it's one of those things.
That's the laptop that I had bought for school several years ago. I tried with it, and I could play for a little while, but then it would overheat, and everything would lock up.
I think you're going to do homework on the laptop.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, does that have Office on it? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You might get
Sure.
Office through your school too.
Yeah. Well, Brandon can get Office through stuff he
Oh.
does. But he, guess he
Cool.
bought a new laptop. He's gonna need his old one that has Office on it. So, since I have classes starting tomorrow.
That's a cousin's. Hers start tomorrow. I just got off of mine. I got 3 weeks off. It's the biggest break I've had.
I staggered mine. I think I have 1 week of overlap for the entire semester.
Hmm.
But I've got some other stuff that I'm starting up, so I'm trying to get
In
my
my next
feet wet.
quarter, I kind of beat the crap out of myself this last quarter. So my next quarter, I've taken English Comp 1, Introduction to Humanity, or it's Human Relations or something silly like that.
Mhm.
And I think, let me look actually. I might be taking Linux, Intro to Linux.
Mm.
That's my last intro to whatever class, I believe.
I'm doing one class that's just it's a requirement for everybody. It's just a general know how to do research kind of class.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
It's a basic library science class, and
Yeah.
then I'm doing Introduction to Nutrition and one. It should be really interesting. It's a requirement for my major. It's I forget what it's called, but it's the effect of the being in the information technology age on and behavioral science.
Oh, cool. That'd be
What
interesting.
is it called?
Yeah, this is the least major heavy quarter I've taken.
Technology in Contemporary Society.
Cool.
So it's one of the basic
have to-
behavioral science.
Do you have to have a certain grade in that one?
Yeah, I have to maintain I think a 70 or above.
Yeah, that's C's.
Requirement.
That's what I need for a lot of mine. That was the Windows class, the A+ class that I retook this quarter that I dropped last quarter. I ended up with like a 77. I was like, oh, thank God. I'm taking this fucking thing a third time.
It's always my electives or my gen eds that I struggle with. Usually my major grades,
Mhm.
like I was looking at all my transfer credits, and it has like all my anthropology classes like A plus.
Yeah, this was the A+. Well, my A+ course was the first grade below a C or below a B I've gotten. But we'll see, because I think I got either an A. I had a pretty strong A. I had like a 98.5 in networking, but I didn't get to see the final grade. And then my web design class, I was right at a mid-level B.
That was supposed to fly.
I'm still waiting on the final grade for that.
I've been having issues with shit though. And I tried it on this computer, tried it on my phone, everything looks fine, but it's like I'll get images broken and shit on here.
I'll be glad to be done with all the intro stuff.
Yeah.
They do networking and databases. It's like, oh my God, I'm not going to have anything to do with these things.
They've restructured it so that all of my intro courses that I'm required to have depend on what focus I want to do.
Hmm.
And I haven't completely decided if I want to stick with anthropology or if I want to go to psychology.
Okay.
Chances are I'll probably go to either psychology or sociology just for the practicality of it.
Yeah. I mean,
There's nothing saying I
anthropology's
can't
cool,
pick up
but
the anthro stuff anyway.
yeah. Well, even my intro classes have something to do with my overall major, but it's just this stuff that it's like, I'm not actually going to use this. Like, it's good to know how that stuff works, but I'm not going to use it.
Yeah.
And being that as an associate's, there's no, like, I have one actual elective
Yeah.
that isn't an actual requirement. And I don't know what I'm going to take for that class. I might do like an art class just to do something completely different. Or maybe design. Brandon's back.
I'm back.
Hey.
That'll turn.
Yeah, my capstone course is $4.95 behavioral science. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I have a couple things I could either do like a final project or I can do an internship. I'll probably do a final project. I don't think I'm going to be able to do an internship anywhere and still have a job.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Okay. Where were we? Brandon, do you have Roll20 up?
Yeah, I accidentally just closed it.
Okay. All right. I thought something went weird. Okay. So let's see. We stopped off. You guys had just got the information that this fighter dude who took all the money and ran is real big into gambling, and you also have a pretty good tip that he's in the area somewhere.
I would like to make an insight check to see if maybe I can put 2 and 2 together and think maybe he's got a debt he's trying to pay off before he gets offed. Being a bounty hunter,
Yeah.
I'm sure I've encountered such things before. 14.
14. You've been able to gather he didn't have any debts up to this point. Like, he was a really popular fighter up to this point. But you also know that he's got some pretty strong vices, gambling being the chief of those vices. So it wouldn't be surprising that he would do something like this where he would bet on himself, not lose a fight that he was supposed to, and then bugger off to some casino somewhere. You know also with that insight that he's pretty heavily vested with the syndicate, and they're the ones who posted the bounty.
He's cutting off his nose to spite his face.
Yeah, and so this also gives you a good idea too that if loves gambling, he loves casinos, but he can't get in the syndicate. Usually runs most of that. You know, he's in some probably shady establishment that's not part of the syndicate. So maybe, what would you like to do from here? Do you want to do another skill? I would guess, let's see, with your insight, you probably know a couple places. So did you want to go check out some of these places?
Yeah, probably.
All right. So you're going to go, we'll move you guys to another page. You find it sort of like, looks like this here. It's an outdoor stall. It looks like a food stall, but you notice off to the sides there's some tables, almost like a 3-card Monte, but not quite. There's like holographic displays, and there are people there are very animated. Give me a perception check.
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got a 9.
Oh, 9, that makes sense. Brandon's looking at all the pretty lights, figuring out how those work.
Well,
And,
all the radio crap going on around here is probably confusing.
Yeah, you're still getting used to life around all these people that just bombard everywhere with this pollution. Eileen, you see a few interesting guys. You see one for sure. He's a bigger dude. He's kind of slumped over on a stool. Actually, probably we'll just say is this guy right here.
Okay.
But a little bit bigger. You notice he's got a hood up over his head, kind of keeping him in his profile. What would you like to do?
Probably approach the bar, not too far from him. I'm assuming this is an alcohol serving bar.
Oh, yeah.
And just order a drink.
Okay, the bartender, asks what you want, and you order. He gives it to you. The guy, probably a couple stools down from you, isn't really making eye contact. As you sit down, he kind of shies away even a little more. You notice he's looking into a screen off to his left. Looks like maybe some kind of race or something going on. Brandon, where are you at during this whole thing?
I'm probably like right behind her, just kind of standing around awkwardly.
Just puppy dogging?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Eileen, what would you like to do now?
I'm going to kind of glance around, see who else is in here, see if I might recognize anyone or who anyone might be.
There's a lot of hustle and bustle, people in and out. You know, it is kind of like an open air thing like that you see here. It's kind of, I mean, you see a lot of people. You know, it's kind of hard to get any real, I guess, ID on anybody. And two, like, you don't really have a great description of this guy either.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion, but I don't want to spook the guy with the hood up. You don't want to spook him off. Would I know anything about whatever it is that he's watching?
Give me a... what would this be? Give me an insight.
18.
18. Yeah, you've seen this before. It's kind of like weird robot races. It's almost like people on the shoulders of these weird robots, and the people are fighting each other as the robots are racing around this track. You know, it's a thing that people really gamble on. Like, it's easy to bet on. It's also easy to find bookies that'll take bets for it. As you're sitting there, he's intently watching this race. He's getting more and more animated. Still has, you know, can't really see his face. He's got his head over and can't quite make out any of his features, but he's getting more pumped. He's like, come on, and oh! And he lets out a howl and just kind of slumps over under the bar, and you hear him muttering. He's like, I lost it. I lost everything.
If I was more of a jerk, I'd just turned it off before he reached his climax.
Trying to think. It's always so difficult in the first game. You're trying to think of how
the character would react.
how your character kind of. So, kind of lean back in my chair and look over at the guys. And yeah, these races get pretty intense, don't they?
And he just continues to mutter with his head down. Just,
Yeah, that can't be that bad. It's not the end of the world, right?
And you find out for the first time, he kind of looks up and you see those like bloodshot eyes, and he just looks pitiful. And he kind of gives you this look like, what the fuck do you know? And then like looks forward and just has like a 1,000-yard stare on his face. After a few seconds of that, he kind of like straightens up slightly and begins to like furtively look around like, oh god, did I draw attention to myself? And he's kind of, you can see like he's already making ways to like how is he going to get out of this area.
Does he have any sort of device putting off any sort of ID or anything like that on him?
Well, I'll need to have you give me a perception check for that.
Okay. 16.
16. He seems relatively clean. There's nothing that gives you like an ID. He's got some like low-level microwave like radiation you think maybe from a communication device, you know, like what we think of as a cell phone or something. Nothing that actually broadcasts who he is, though.
Okay. I'm doing my thing.
I
Brandon, go ahead and give me another perception roll.
Okay. 3.
3? Okay. Eileen, you give me one too.
18.
18. Okay. 18, you're going to notice that the dude is wearing, you can just make the briefest glimpse on his wrist. He's wearing like a bracelet. It almost looks like a manacle on one arm. And you know, like, this is a sign of that, like, some fighters wear. It kind of harkens back to the old, like, you know, gladiator-type days. Yeah. And you do also know that some people wear them as a fashion statement.
I also know that, well, yeah, and I'll roll for it if you want me to, that even if this isn't our guy, it's also possible that he could lead me back to him.
Yeah, that's always possible. Let me see, let me roll something real fast. Okay. Okay. He's actually going to look around, you know, furtively again. He's going to ease off his stool, kind of readjust his hood up over his face, and start walking out.
Say, well, better not luck with your next gamble there.
And he freezes, like a cold freeze. And just kind of, you can tell he's terrified.
See, I don't normally go out of my way, but you seem like somebody who might be able to use some help. Is there anything that I can do for you, stranger?
And he's going to start to kind of look over his shoulder. And as he does so, he's going to say, "How can you help me?"
You'd be surprised what a random encounter can do for you. Been a few tough spots myself.
He's going to look you up and down. How does your character usually dress?
Let me see if I can find something quick that kind of...
Let me know, are you wearing armor? Do you look like a typical bounty hunter? Would it be easy to ID you right off the bat?
I would probably be more or less dressed to kind of fit in. You know, I'm wearing leather, but it's kind of both fashionable and functional at the same time to help me kind of, you know, move with crowds, not part the crowds.
Gotcha. Well, he rolled a 22 on his perception. So he's going to go, bounty hunter. Give me one more perception check from both of you.
9.
20.
Okay, Eileen, you are going to feel a presence behind you. At the same time, you're going to hear a thud on the ground. And the guy who just called you a bounty hunter kind of grins.
What was the thud? A certain insect kind of companion?
Would you like to turn around and see?
Um. Mm,
I'm looking.
You're both looking? Okay.
oh, I was wondering if it was him that went thud.
No. You turn around.
Well, I'm thinking I'm probably, he's looking at me. I've got eye contact, so I'm going to keep that eye contact.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm going to kind of shrug and be all like, you gotta make your life in this world.
You see a very large bugbear wearing armor and wielding a mace. And you figure, oh, this definitely looks like it might be a pit fighter.
I go, hello?
And he's just going to kind of snarl. And let's roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck yeah, now. 2.
2.
Well, that's not good. See, you said the I word, and the I word never works well for me. 6.
Okay. Let me bring this guy's block up real quick. Alright. Okay, well, he is going to go first.
Bounty hunter has this terrible connotation to it. I like to say it's like helping people out.
And let's see here. Let me get his. What does he got to hit? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I gotta scroll down. Shit. That's better. Does a 24 hit you, Eileen?
Yeah. Just
All
funny.
right. Rolled a 19 right off the bat. And Morning Star. Oh shoot. Don't have enough dices.
That never ends well.
Here. Okay. 6 points of damage.
Well, you know what? You never did figure out my favorite enemies.
Oh yeah. Love to do that. I forgot all about that.
I wasn't quite sure how to do that, being not typical monster manual.
Okay, and he's going to now attack Brandon. Does a 20 hit?
I cast shield.
Okay, what does that do for you?
It's a reaction and gives me +5 to my AC. Oh shit, that's not really gonna do anything when I'm. Let's see, what is my AC? 13.
Oh, and it's actually
Yeah,
for
that wouldn't do
sorry.
anything anyway.
Okay, then don't waste your.
Yeah,
shield.
I'm not gonna. All right. Yes, 20 does hit.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
Okay.
How much damage did I take?
6. And next up we have Eileen. It's hit points.
For my damage, I just add my my modifier. I don't use my proficiency bonus for damage, do I?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so it's just my strength or dex. Okay.
Then your second attack will just be your weapon dice.
Oops. Has Broski split?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Well, that's rude.
Oh man, I should have done the surprise attack on you. Oh well.
Alrighty, so I guess I'm gonna use my main hand attack on the bugbear. And that's gonna be an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. And it's a 1d6, 7 damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna swing with my offhand.
Right.
And I'm going to chide him and tell him it's very rude to smack people in public. And that is a 14 to hit.
14 will not hit.
Okay.
Okay, Brandon, you're up.
Okay, does he have any sort of electronic devices on him or any augmentations or anything like that?
Give me an even or an odd.
Okay. Okay. Even.
No, he does not.
Okay. All right then. Is he directly on us, or is there still that
He's
5
within
foot
range.
gap?
Yeah, like I can move him. Yeah, he's up on top of you guys now. He's
Okay.
in melee range.
All right, I'm going to cast Blade Ward, which will just basically, I think I have a resistance to damage until my next turn, and I am going to use my disengage, and what is it, 15 feet for disengage? Is it 15 feet for disengage?
I don't know.
It's like half your movement.
Okay, yeah, it was just like 15.
So I'll probably just move 15 feet back.
Hold on. Where is it? Oh, it's in the way. Shoot. Let me get control to you guys real fast. Okay, you have control now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's the lines. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to
Alright.
be super exact with the grid either. All right, so that's what you do. You have your barrier up and you move away.
Yep.
All right, we're going to top of the initiative. Order and the bugbear is going to, since he ran away, he's going to take another swing at Eileen. Oh, shit. Natural 20. Well, that's max damage, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm down. I
Yeah.
only have
Yeah.
7 HP left.
Because with this, he gets another extra thing. So, yeah, you're down. He just threw out 24 points of damage with that.
Go.
That kills me.
Does it kill you outright?
Yes.
Well, let me read this. It says... No, okay, no, that's another surprise attack thing. So that won't kill you outright, but it will take you down to probably negative. What is it? Where are you at right now? 7?
7.
What would 16 do to you?
It won't kill me. I
Okay.
think if I go to, if it takes me to negative 13, that would kill me.
Okay, so you're good. Yeah, I read the thing. There's a one where he adds an extra weapon, but I think that's on. It looks like it's on surprise attack. Okay, so you're knocked out, Brandon. What do you do? She just got knocked out. I'll tell you what he does. He looks at her, he raises his mace again, and just kind of like stops, and then looks over at you and gives you like a look like. You gonna do something?
I would advise against that. That's what I say to him.
And he just kind of gives you a look like he doesn't understand what you're saying. And then he sees that you're not kind of coming towards him. So he's actually going to beat feet and get the fuck out of there. And he just kind of bowls over people as he runs away, but he's gone.
Okay, I will run up to. What is your name?
I don't have a name yet.
Oh, to Cat Girl.
Don't call me.
Now you did it. Oh, by the way, when I
Alright,
was
bug
looking
boy.
up tokens for you guys, I thought, oh, I'll look in Cat Girl, I'll find something funny. Don't do that. Man, you feel bad in my heart.
I like the bug guy though.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright,
what do you do?
I'll go up and see if there's anything I can do to help mend her at all.
What do
Where's
we
the
have?
skills?
There is something somewhere. Medicine. You can just
Yeah.
roll a medicine and see what you do.
No
She's
modifier.
low. Your first level, so.
17.
Okay, you're able to revive her. She's up with she's like the stabilized thing where she's awake with 1 hit point.
Bandaged up her wounds.
Well, actually, no, yeah, I guess you did do a medicine. You did roll 17, so yeah, he kind of wakes. Eileen, he wakes you up. You know you're in no shape really to go anywhere else though.
Hmm.
And I just say, he's gone.
Yeah, if you were to look up, you don't. There's just crowds of people now.
Jerks.
But he went that way.
Then, as you're there, all of a sudden you hear sirens start blaring in the background. You know, it's probably the local police are coming up. Then maybe
Perhaps
it would
we
be,
should go find some place a little bit more discreet.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know, guys,
I'm probably not going to entirely have my wits about me at this moment.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
just got the
just kinda-
snot beat out of me. I'm not
Well,
going to be springing to my feet here.
And
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna do a thing. I just thought of this, and I think it's really cool. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do a thing that whenever you go to 0 hit points like that, it sends when you go unconscious, essentially, it's gonna send a warning beacon up to your ship.
Mm.
And then, so as the sirens are blaring and blaring, you can look up and you see not your ship, but a shuttle from your ship starting to kind of lower itself down.
I'm okay with this.
So you kind of have a built-in get out of dodge.
Yeah.
So you guys get up in the shuttle.
Yup.
All right. It will take you up to the sky to where you guys can kind of lick your wounds and plan your next move. And we'll have to call it there tonight.
Yeah, we got food we need to eat.
Yeah, same here. I will give you a sneak peek though at the ship here. I don't know if this was used in Guardians, but it's concept art, and I thought it was neat. And then I'll give you a sneak peek at actually probably what the next session's going to be. So that
Desert
would be-
planet known as Dune.
Yeah. It's called Askrakis. That is the name. Okay, I got to get out of here and eat some curry. So,
Ooh.
ah.
Alright.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Think about your names and that kind of stuff, and we'll schedule a time next week maybe to do some more playing.
Yep.
Alright.
All right, talk to you guys later.